What's up, guys? You'll never believe this, but I found a girlfriend, and I thought, what better way to introduce her than to review the TV show she stars in? That's right, guys. My girlfriend is the actress that plays Sabrina Spellman on The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I know what you guys are thinking. Is she blind? I had the same query, and I've come to the conclusion that she might be. At least partly, because I look like a dirty foot. But I can give a shit, because she's hot as fuck. And the show she's on is even hotter. If you think you're about to see some stupid sitcom, you might have special needs, because this remake is anything but.
I'm a cat. I'm curious. So kill me.
Out!
The episode I'm reviewing is Chapter 7, The Feast of Feasts.
The Feast of Feasts.
The reason I'm starting here is because most of the main points in the story have already taken effect, and shit could just happen without needing to be explained. With that being said, if you have any questions about anything, keep them to yourself. Let's get into this. So we start off the episode at the Spellman mortuary, where Sabrina is letting her boyfriend Harvey know her plans for Thanksgiving.
No, it's not that big a holiday for us. Aunt Hilda and I watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in the morning, and Aunt Z watches whatever football games are on.
Football's gonna have to wait, though, because the Spellman family has been chosen to take part in the annual Feast of Feasts.
Can anyone explain why it looks like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre has been nailed to our door?
It's a message from the council, Sabrina. It means our family's been selected to participate in this year's Feast of Feasts.
What is the Feast of Feasts? I have no idea. I'll let Aunt Zelda tell you.
Feast of Feasts, Sabrina, is one of our coven's holiest holidays. It's similar to mortal Thanksgiving.
So basically, back in witch hunting times, a group of witches were chased up into the mountains during this winter storm, and the strongest witch of the group sacrificed herself so that the rest of her crew could eat her. I would think you want to keep the strongest person alive the longest. See, in my book, it goes midgets, fatties, uglies, Mexicans, people with one hand, and then you kill the strongest person, if it even comes to it.
In any case, the 14 tributes draw lots to see who will win the honor of being queen.
What do you get as queen?
You get to be the main course.
It might be 2019, but y'all women are still getting played. They're promising you'll be queen, but you have to get eaten.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Aunt Zelda then lets the family know that she will be representing the Spellmans in the drawing.
I will represent the family at tomorrow night's drawing.
No, Aunt Zelda. You can't. What if you get picked?
I think that's the point of the raffle, Sabrina. Don't worry though, I've seen the other women on the show, and your aunts are like in the top 40. Not including background actresses, so I think you're good.
Your Aunt Hilda and I have participated in many lotteries over the years, and the Dark Lord has never seen fit to reward us with being queen.
Told you. Even Aunt Hilda is crying because Zelda's just like, yeah, we're both ugly as fuck. They've never chosen us to be queen. Meanwhile, Zelda's the only one who's ever offered or even been in the drawing. So next we're at Sabrina's witch school, the School of Unseen Arts, and these three sisters, Prudence, Agatha, and Dorcas, are congratulating Prudence on being chosen to take place in the drawing. But Sabrina still doesn't know why any of these psychopaths want to be a part of this.
Wait, Prudence. You're a part of this lottery?
Being the only sane person, Sabrina comes up with a plan that she thinks will stop the Feast of Feasts. So just as the drawing is about to begin, Sabrina barges in the room and volunteers herself to be in the drawing instead of her Aunt Zelda.
I'll draw. I'll draw for the Spellman family.
And as the ceremony begins, we see that Sabrina has gotten the paper that burns with the red smoke. And y'all know what that means.
Prudence is queen!
That's right, she loses. The one who gets the paper that burns with the white smoke is the winner. But getting the red smoke doesn't mean nothing. If you're gracious enough to be bestowed with the red smoke, you're basically the slave of the person who got the white smoke until they get eaten.
Do come on in.
Prudence.
Handmaiden.
I'm dying for a warm buttermilk bath. And a plate of macaroons.
Seems legit, right? Sabrina doesn't think so and is still a little skeptical.
If you wanted to escape, well, I would happily look the other way.
Why would I want to escape? After the coven consumes my body, I will be a part of every single witch in the Church of Night. Forever.
So it's basically herpes. Later that night, Sabrina is woken up by some thumping coming from upstairs. Oh, hell yeah, bro. A witch orgy? Episode 1 through 6 didn't have anything this sexy.
Nicholas?
Way to kill the mood.
I invited him, handmaiden, and no plebe can deny a queen on the days leading up to her sacrifice. It also helps that darling Nicky here is hornier than a toad.
Are you sure Nick's the horny one and not the two dudes eating your neck? What about Agatha and Dorcas, your sisters? Nick's over here sucking your ankles while y'all over there penetrating.
Join us, Sabrina.
Nicholas.
Well, we can go to your room. Just the two of us.
Dog, what are you, like 24? She's 16. Chill. She doesn't want to join you guys. She for sure as hell doesn't want to go to her room with you after you've been deep-throating her cousin's feet. Look at this dumb little smirk he has like she's gonna agree. You look like a fake Taylor Lautner.
You're killing the mood, Shepherd. Either get in or get out.
Those are your sisters, you animal. And her cousin. Fuck it though, if I was gonna get eaten too, I'd fuck my cousin. Nah, you wish, Frank. So you guys remember the feast guy from earlier, right? Father Blackwood?
The feast of feasts.
Well, his wife is pregnant, and like every pregnant woman ever, she's overreacting.
And what's happening? What's wrong with you? Your blood pressure is abnormally high. You're having a panic attack.
So Lady Blackwood lets Zelda and Sabrina know that she fears for the safety of her twins and thinks those three sisters are gonna do something to them.
Who's plotting?
Squared sisters?
She also hints that Father Blackwood might have a kid that nobody knows about. Nowhere in the episode does it lead any of us, let alone her, to believe that, but she's pregnant, so fuck it. Sabrina and Zelda, though, are like, nowhere in the episode does it lead any of us, let alone her, to believe that, so Sabrina runs off to go tell the three sisters what she just heard.
She was ranting about how you're plotting against her and how she needed to hurt you before you could hurt her.
Do you have even a shred of proof? Besides Lady Blackwood's hysterical ramblings.
No.
Well, fuck, Sabrina. If you weren't gonna try, why'd you go? Just kidding. She actually comes up with a dope plan.
If I were to entertain this fantasy of yours, how do you suggest we proceed, handmaiden?
Every queen of the feast deserves a Last Supper, right? Happy Feast of Feasts.
Blessed feast.
So Sabrina's plan is to get Lady Blackwood to eat some of this magic truth-telling cake that Aunt Hilda made for dessert.
How long will it take to work?
Should be instantaneous.
And this is where shit gets spicy, because not only does she eat some, but my guy takes a few bites also.
I hope you're satisfied with your Last Supper, Prudence. We'll all miss you when you're gone. Won't we?
I won't.
Uh-oh. That might just be the pregnant talking.
And why is that? You're a stain and we're better off without you.
When was the last time you cast a spell, Lady Blackwood?
The night of Feast Day Lottery?
And what spell did you cast?
I enchanted the ballot box to favor Prudence as queen.
So if you've seen episodes 1 through 6, then you'd probably agree that, yeah, Prudence deserves some of this. Trying to kill Sabrina by hanging her from a tree? Yeah, that's pretty bad. But wait till you hear the reasoning for all of this.
Why would you do that?
Because she and her slut sisters are your seed. Because you are a voracious slut yourself.
That's how any dude would react to being called a voracious slut. What does that even mean? Let me see if this still works. Hey Google, what does voracious mean?
Here's the definition of voracious. Wanting or devouring great quantities of food.
What? Lady, you're the only one devouring large quantities of food. Shut your pregnant ass up and let my bitch Prudence tell you what the fuck's about to go down.
I'm so sorry, husband. I'm not sure why I'm unburdening myself.
It's because your queen requested a special cake for her Last Supper.
Aunt Hilda's truth cake. One bite, and you cannot lie.
This is where the madness starts.
Are you my father then?
You are the father!
I am
And my mother?
dead.
By your hand?
Indirectly, she threw herself in a river because I would not marry her.
What's going on with your face, bro? Looks like you're about to shit something fierce.
Are we your daughters too?
No, you're just orphans.
What's wrong with you, dude? It's bad enough their names are Agatha and Dorcas. Now you're telling them they're orphans like it's nothing? They don't need your bullshit right now. So after some awkward silence, this voracious slut right here immediately wants there to be a new drawing for a new queen.
The coven must meet straight away to redraw for a new queen.
But Sabrina's like, dog, how about we not? And everything that just happened here stays here, Vegas style.
And what's been revealed at this table tonight will never be spoken of again.
Father Blackwood has no choice but to agree, but Prudence is like, I'm not leaving empty-handed.
Whatever happens, I want to wear the dress and sit on the throne of skulls.
And once again, he has no choice but to agree.
Take the hunger inside you, banish it in the cold.
I swear to God, if her sisters are the ones that are singing,
Your flesh to eat, your soul to keep.
how have they not killed themselves yet, dude? Literally right after being told they're orphans, they have to sing for their sister, who's not even really the queen. Nonetheless, after some beautiful harmonizing, Father Blackwood comes out and is about to let his people know that the Feast of Feasts is no longer happening. But then out of nowhere, the girl from earlier who didn't get chosen in the lottery jumps up and sacrifices herself before Father Blackwood could finish saying anything. Nobody can control themselves, and they go to town on her body.
All hail Mildred, Queen of the Feast!
And yeah, guys, that's episode 7, A Wild Ride. I know. Just imagine the next 4 episodes. The 2 things I left out were 1, Prudence meeting Sabrina's human friends and finding out that her boyfriend Harvey's ancestors were witch hunters.
Those hill people your ancestors killed were witches.
And 2, that these black ladies were cursed with blindness because their ancestors accused a lady of being a witch. For some reason, giving them powers to see into the future with visions, like that's so Raven. They also hang out with a girl who looks like a boy.
Hello, handsome fella.
Oh, no.
And yeah, guys, until next time, peace.
You need a boyfriend, and I can be that.